leaving the stadium, we both looked at each other and we said, "Man, thank God April's done with." Right? It was like one of those months where it's like, all right, we have 5 months left. I'm still positive about this team. I think that they're a lot better than what they've shown. So it's about flipping the calendar over, right? So I was like, man, let me see what people are saying about the Mets because obviously it's going to be bad, right? We At this point we had the worst record in baseball. We still do in the National League, and I looked at it and I said, man, what what could they possibly say that they haven't said already, right? Fire Mendoza, get rid of Stearns. Uh, Cohen just cared about the casino, right? All these crazy things, and I'm like, they wanted some players to be gone already. Uh, Saying, see, this is why we should have kept all these other players. But I said, you know what? I can't believe people are already saying that the season's over. It's not even May. It was April 30th. And shout out to the Diamond Geezers. Uh, Love their podcast. Hope to get as many fans as them at some point. Um, like and subscribe, by the way, to the Optimistic Met Fan podcast. But with that said, yeah, so I'm listening to their podcast, and one of their hosts, shout out to my buddy Ray, um, who basically said Met fans need to stop with the this team could turn this around stuff. That the season was over, they had no shot. So I said, you know what? I'll double down on that. I told him I wasn't going to stop, and I was going to keep believing because that's what I do, and I always have a positive spin on the team. And I said, you know what? He says that 90 wins get you into the playoffs, which is true. It does. It's a good benchmark to have. Try to get to 90 wins, gives you a good shot to get into the postseason. Not guaranteed, but get you in. And I thought about that and I said, you know what? But does it? Because with this expanded playoffs, I want to see what the six seeded teams, what their records were in the National League, right?